CWatt.
Okay, put my lip chap on.
Are we starting?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
What's up?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good
Welcome back.
morning. I got Gracie's Corner stuck in my head.
I don't even know what that is. I know what Gracie's Corner is, but I don't know that song.
Oh, well.
I don't watch it. Maybe I should.
You don't need to watch Gracie's Corner.
Maybe
unless
I
you want some
should.
good kid tunes.
You know, I'll get into this after.
Okay.
Welcome back to The Thick.
Yes.
For those of you who are watching, me dressed in all black is very reflective of my mood.
And even though I'm wearing a shirt that says I support women's rights and wrongs, I do not.
No. Oh, the irony.
I know.
The irony.
I do not. But yeah, let's see.
How was your week?
It was great. I basically took a lot of days to myself last week.
As you should.
It was my birthday, so that was my gift to myself. And I had all my friends over, with the exception of the two Southern gals who couldn't make it out.
So sad.
Can we talk about that? Or
I don't know.
Let's not.
Do you want to talk? No. Well, one of our friends just had a major life change, a positive one.
Yes.
And so because of that, she couldn't come.
Yes, there you go. That was a very good way to
PR.
put it.
I'm preparing myself
Right.
for the inevitable time when we're just so famous. My
Right.
God.
But this was the first time I've had all of my friends from different friend groups together. But it was so fun. So I didn't tell anybody what was going on. I just told everybody dress on theme, which was old Hollywood, and come over
1920s.
to my house. We're gonna have dinner. We're gonna play games. It's gonna be a fun time. But I planned a murder mystery dinner for everyone, and it was so much fun.
It was actually a time.
Yeah,
It was.
I had a blast.
I was talking to Jade about it, and I was like, this is what you do with money. I was like, this is the type of shit that you do. You know, people like have money and they'll like spend, like Trey literally could have just bought you a bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what you do with money.
Yeah.
You host an elaborate 1920s
Yeah.
murder mystery night.
I'm curious, how much do you think that cost?
$350.
300.
No, I'm lying.
Oh.
No, I think $1,000. More? It was more than 1,000?
Yeah.
How much? Wait, no, how much? Wait, no. 35?
What?
The 3,500?
No. It was 2,000, including tip.
Holy shit.
1,700, and then we tipped each of them. There were 3 actors. We tipped them each $100.
1,700. How much are they splitting that? Do math real quick.
Well, I was trying to figure that out, but I don't know what the percentage is between like the owner of this production and them.
because maybe they don't actually split what the cost
Yeah, they
is.
don't.
Maybe
they definitely
just...
don't split that 3 ways. Because
Okay,
if they
'cause I'm like,
did,
there's no
you wouldn't
way.
get a tip.
Okay. Okay, I was about to say. What do you mean you wouldn't get tipped? That's not a lot of money. If you split 17,
That's like $600.
I know, but they're working a shift. How long were they here? How many hours?
4 hours.
Oh, yeah, 4 hours. It's like $350.
$600. That's $2,400 a week if you just would do 4 days a week.
How many times do you think they're getting booked to do this? Though?
That's the thing.
I don't think this is like a frequent thing.
No, this is like a side gig. They are definitely like actors, pursuing acting.
What other experiences do they do?
Like other themes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was deciding between that one and an 80s high school reunion theme. That one would have been fun. I want to do that one. Yeah.
My God.
That one would have been fun.
I wish you didn't tell me how much it cost, because I would have been like, oh my God, give me the information doing that.
But I think like when you have a lot of people and you can just split it, then it's fine.
No, but I feel like the way you did it makes sense. Like, I don't think I would ask people to pitch in for an experience like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's like, okay, it's like throwing a birthday party.
Right.
I'm not going to be like, hey, well, I spent $50
But I'm saying,
on
like,
decorations.
all of us want to do it again. Like that's all anybody talked about after we did it. So I think like if we got at least 10 people, maybe 15 to pitch in, I think it would be fine.
Oh, man. I want a black version. Ooh, I want a Sinners version.
Ooh, that would be
A
fun.
juke joint.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to escape the fucking vampires. or you have to prove who is a vampire.
Yeah, that would be a good
Ooh,
one. Yeah.
don't steal my fucking idea.
Oh my gosh.
I'm being serious. I know someone's listening to this and they're like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Don't you dare.
But I was just thinking about all the logistics that go into it, like writing up the story and writing the cues to get people to do certain things, like leading them to say certain things. It's very involved. So I get it.
They even had to make the little short film thing on the projector.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But the thing is, can be done, and that's an experience. I feel like people would pay for that.
I agree.
Did you see when after Sinners like really popped off, people were throwing parties with Sinners themes, and they had people dressed in rags showing up to a fucking barnyard. I love that shit.
Yeah, Black people love a theme.
Black people love a theme. Shout out.
Right. Besides that,
how was your birthday? Do you think it was a monumental one, a good one?
I mean, not monumental, but it was like
you said, I mean, it was cool.
But it was definitely like top 3 birthdays for me.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. What's the other 2?
I'm trying to think. I don't
You're like, it was great.
I know, but I know it was really good. Maybe Guatemala was fine, but I don't know if I would put it like top 3.
Guatemala
was just chill.
Yeah, because it felt like a friend trip more than it felt like
birthday. Right. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I went to. Did we go to when we went to Beyonce and Rihanna in Europe? Was that around my birthday?
That was my birthday.
Oh,
that was July.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
We've
never thrown. Oh no! You're a fucking liar. Because the best birthday you've ever had is when you and Trey first started dating, and me and Jess had. He didn't throw it. That was me and Jess.
Well, yeah, but they threw me a party.
Yes, that
was a good one.
Mercedes and Asia surprise.
Yes,
that was a good.
That was
birthday.
a good birthday.
We had stickers. We got a weed.
I was genuinely
sponsor.
surprised.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes, that was good.
That's definitely top 2.
Okay.
I just have to leave room because I don't know. Maybe there's one. I don't know.
Leave room.
You know what else was a pleasant birthday surprise? I was able to eat sunflower seeds. And
wow. It's been a long time.
I know it doesn't seem like much. It's the little things.
If y'all knew who Tabria was, for real.
I love sunflower seeds.
Tabria used to go through a bag a day.
I know.
Like, sit there and fuck them up.
I love them so
COVID
much.
time, it became a problem.
Yes. And I developed an allergy to it.
Yes. And then you started getting the big seeds.
Yeah, I tried to see like maybe a really organic one.
What was the other seed that you did as
pumpkin?
Pumpkin seeds as a replacement.
And
I
like pumpkin seeds, but they're not the same. But now I just take a Zyrtec before. And my throat doesn't close up. It still itches though. But I just have to
Tabria said, I don't need an EpiPen. It would be helpful, but I'm just going to ride this wave.
But I ate like a third of a bag.
It's so crazy how that happens because like you, my mom developed an allergy to her favorite thing.
What?
Like in the middle of her life, literally. So my mom was obsessed with kiwis and mangoes, and now she can't eat them without literally her throat closing up.
That's insane.
So she's gone years without having any kiwi, and she genuinely, it was like, I grew up with kiwis in the house. Like me and my sister used to, when my mom wasn't looking, take her razors and then shave them.
Oh my God.
But like as a kid, like that was like we would like play around or like take the knife and like shave. Most people don't have a kiwi till they're grown. They was in the house. My mom was devastated.
Oh, that's so
mangoes,
sad.
She grew up literally climbing trees, grabbing a mango, eating it. Done. No more.
Why do our bodies do that to us?
You had too many. Gluttony.
Oh my God, it's not gluttony.
It's a punishment from the Lord. God said you did too much. You had a lifetime's worth of sunflower seeds. Now you're done.
No. Do you eat the skin of kiwi?
I've never been that hardcore. No. No.
I just started with Trey. And it's not bad.
Why?
Because, the skin always has all the fiber in it, all the nutrients.
Oh, cool.
I mean,
apple.
You should try it. There are some like the red kiwis or the yellow kiwis. Those are way easier to eat the skin.
Just yuck. Tabria was the first person I ever met in my life who I saw eat the entire apple. She eats the core, the entire
I don't do that
apple.
anymore. Just because cyanide. I'm nervous.
I literally had never witnessed that before, and she was fucking them up.
It's possible. You can.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
How was your week, Mindy?
Well, it was a national holiday. I celebrated Tabria's birthday. It was a beautiful, beautiful time.
Mm-hmm.
I made my outfit from scratch. I could not help myself.
Your outfit looks so good.
I did the Watusi all night long. I broke my honestly, at Talon's birthday is the first time that I broke my keto, but I did it again for Tabria's birthday. And my God, what a slippery slope. I literally found myself, and I'm so ashamed to admit it, but I have to, because I also have to remove the shame from breaking my diet because I don't want to have an ED. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Having carbs wakes your body up to what it's been missing. And I was like craving carbs. I went to work and we have like a snack drawer, and I literally, because everyone knows at work that I'm on keto, I waited till everyone was out the back and literally scarfed down a bag of the cheddar smart food popcorn. I like inhaled it. I like fistful, because I was so embarrassed that somebody would come in the back and be like, Mindy, are you eating carbs? Oh my God.
Mindy, you can have smart popcorn.
No, but it's not keto.
I don't think you need to do keto.
It's the only thing that works for me. It's worked because I don't have self-restraint. Like, that's my issue. I don't. And I've come to terms with it, and it's okay. Like, I'm a binge eater.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm going to binge, let me binge Greek yogurt. I'll fuck that up. Like, I will binge like the 0 carb tortillas and cheese and just make like 15 quesadillas. But it's like better for me, because if I'm still in keto, then my body is burning fat for energy.
Or you could binge vegetables.
But that's my point. Like, I'll binge vegetables, but if I have bread in my house, I'm eating that. Do you know, I have been having these like cravings, like cold sweat cravings for just a buttered bagel. I just want I'm crying real tears. I would just want a
You're crying over bread. Oh my, you need to go to therapy. Lord.
No. Do you know that that's the reason why I stopped going to therapy?
Because
my therapist, shout out to you, Dr. Johnson, love you, girl. She told me that I think you have an eating disorder. And she was like, I can no longer see you and have it be like, what's the word she used? She was like, it'd be unethical to continue to see you without demanding that you enroll in an ED course. And she she gave me all the information for it. She was like, you have to do it, or else I can't see you anymore until you do this. And I was like, well, girl, nice knowing you.
She real strict.
But also the program was $3,000.
Oh, absolutely not.
I was like, girl, what you want me to do? I'm already paying you way too much money.
Yeah, absolutely not.
$175 every single time.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And then I was going through rough times. Twice a week? You think I can afford that?
No.
Absolutely not. And I was seeing her twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no. But yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is just kind of restrictive.
No, because it's the binge eating.
Mm-hmm.
And because I have a strict diet, I tell myself no, like it's a law. And I just don't do it.
I feel that because whenever I do calorie counting, I'm considering doing it again just so I can hurry up and lose this last 20 I want to lose. But it's like all or nothing.
That is my personality.
Mm-hmm.
I realize that I don't do moderation.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to buy this ice cream. It's going to be in the house. I'm going to have like a scoop every 3 days. Mm-hmm. It's gone in 24 hours.
Yeah. I will say it's been much easier for me to be in moderation because I haven't counted calories in like at least 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
But once I like reach a goal, it's easier for me to maintain. Because I'm like, I'm not working towards anything. I know like what a serving size is now. And I don't know. It just worked for me.
I I get to that point, but it doesn't last because I'm an emotional binge eater. And the minute I go through some shit, which I need y'all to understand, I'm always going through some shit. It's my comfort.
Yeah.
I need it. Do you understand? A buttered bagel.
You need to take one of these keto cheddar biscuits I have.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Cheddar Bay biscuits?
Yeah.
But they're keto?
It's low carb.
I don't give a fuck. I want that. Thank you.
Yeah, but they're good. They're only like 130 calories.
Yes.
Have me a little breakfast sandwich.
I haven't. Oh my God. I've not had a breakfast sandwich.
Or I get those like low carb bagels.
The thing is, I've also been using my Oasis app a lot. And all of the keto bread, the score is literally 1.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure.
Anything
that's not real food.
But that's my point. I'm trying my best to stay away from consuming fake food too.
Okay, yeah.
So like I just started doing the cottage cheese flatbread. And then like using that whenever I want bread.
Yeah.
But it's just like I have to sit there and bake flatbread when I want a fucking sandwich. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
And then I just don't end up eating. It's so frustrating. It really is. But it's fine because I'd rather be healthy than be unhealthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if there was ever a time to get healthy, it's now.
That's like all the food is so bad.
Yeah.
Like I want to learn how to bake my own bread so that at least if I eat it, I know it's real. I don't think that I would be gaining 30 pounds and feeling fatigued if I was eating real bread. So I will get off keto eventually. I just want to reach my goal. And then, like you said, maintain it by just being healthy.
You can do it.
I'm going to. I have no choice. It's either that or
or
death.
die.
Literally. There's literally no other choice at this point. Like when you think about the fact that most Americans, like the percentage of real food that the everyday American consumes is like less than 10% of their diet.
Ugh.
And that's like if you have some lettuce on your burger. Because you got to think about most people are not eating real food.
Yeah, it's a lot of junk food.
No, but even when you eat things like, oh, well, you had a chicken sandwich. How much of that chicken sandwich is real chicken? You're getting it from McDonald's.
Yeah. About 30%.
30. See? I don't want to throw numbers out there. But do you understand how
still,
crazy that is?
Yeah.
Only 30% of your diet
at least
is real food.
The average American consumes, their diet is at least 55% ultra processed foods.
Do y'all understand what that means?
That's a lot.
The percentage should be the flip side, and I would still be worried. If we were eating 30% of our diet was processed, I would still be like, ooh, got to get that down.
Yeah.
Only 30% is real food, y'all. And that means even the pasta that you buy, the bread that you buy, the cheese specifically.
Only buy block cheese if you can. Shredded cheese,
covered in dust and
sawdust. Covered in dust and a saw.
This is like lip chap all over again. Lip chap and sawdust.
Oh my
dust
God.
And saw. Either way.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to say that I'm not going to go through this again, but I have had a mental breakdown. This past week, I had an apocalyptic nightmare last night. And I'm not going to talk about what it was, but just know I understand that the stress that I'm feeling is because of my consumption of the news. And in this week specifically has been a very trying week. There's been so much happening, and I am going to remind myself and y'all, if it's too much, stop.
Take a break.
Take a break.
I never told you this, but do you remember when maybe like in January, early February, people were finding ways to view the video files on the Epstein files? It was something that they typed in and they changed the the code from JPEG to MP4 movie.
Yes.
I started doing that. And I didn't see anything, but I heard it.
Shut the fuck up.
And it fucked me up for like 3 weeks.
That would fuck me up too.
It fucked me up for 3 weeks. I didn't look at an Epstein file after that.
Oh my God.
I couldn't.
I know exactly when this was because you didn't tell me that happened, but you told me that Trey told you need to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I would be fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm grateful that I did not.
Yeah.
Because the way that I'm literally waking up in cold sweats and having dreams of the world literally ending in fire and brimstone, I need a mental health break from just like the internet. That I haven't posted in like a week because I've been intentionally staying away from TikTok because every time I open up my phone, it's another update that's devastating.
Yeah.
There's another thing. Nebraska's on fucking fire.
Yeah.
It's all this shit. The moon upside down. It's so much happening.
Literally.
So y'all, if you need to take a break, take a break. Tabria probably got timestamps and just jump to the pop culture.
Yeah, I do. That was the Hamilton reference. I know you don't get that.
Sure don't, but I will say, I've been seeing, no. I will say twice this week, and I was going to send it to you and laugh at you, but I was like, I don't want to do that to you. Twice this week, I've seen people rapping about the news and Tabria having to be the only repost. Because I'm like, why the fuck is this shit on my timeline? And it's a nigga talking about, we're frustrated with the ways and the times. Epstein and the ways and the files. Niggas in us.
You know what? That's a good way to receive news and it not be as detrimental to your mental health. It's a bop. Shit.
I literally, it happened twice and I was like, Tabria, this bitch and her Hamilton shit. What the fuck? It's just niggas rapping about the news.
I love to hear it. Shit.
Go off, girl. Go off.
Wait, have you heard that one? Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka.
Yes.
I love that song. It don't make no sense, but I love it.
Have you seen the original?
No.
The video? Oh, so it's literally a guy who's in his house recording it. It's a TikTok.
I thought it was a girl.
No, a girl. It's like a...
she popularized it?
Yeah. So it's viral. It was viral a long time ago.
Oh.
Yeah. And then people just like, they redo it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like in the zeitgeist.
I did not know that. I just saw the girl doing it. But I love that song. Okay, well, let's get into the news. I'll try to
brighten it up.
I'll try to keep it bouncy. So on March 15th, Ari Larijani, he's the head of Iran's National Security Council. He tweeted, and I quote, "I've heard that the remaining members of Epstein's network have devised a conspiracy to create an incident similar to 9/11 and blame Iran for it." This is on U.S. soil, by the way. He's saying that the Epstein class, the Epstein network, they're planning a 9/11 style attack on U.S. soil. He was killed 2 days later in an airstrike in Tehran, which is the capital of Iran. Netanyahu's response to this was, there are many more surprises. So, like, what the fuck does that mean?
For who?
Exactly.
For who?
For who?
Who is being surprised?
I'm going to circle back to Netanyahu later, but that same day, out of nowhere, Joe Kent, who's the director of counterterrorism, he resigned. And he said he cannot in good conscience support the ongoing war and that Trump needs to back out of it. He said, we didn't have no reason to do this war. He's lying to y'all. This is like, he's MAGA down.
Yeah, no, he's
MAGA down.
He would be a Barb
if
Trump was Nikki.
Yes, exactly. And one of their own, from their own administration, is telling us they're lying to you. We did not need to be in this war, and I don't want no parts of it. And child, he is on a media tour right now. He's doing everybody podcast, any interview he can, because he knows he needs to be visible. So
I was gonna say, I fear for him. Low key.
Seriously,
low key,
seriously.
Like, I think he's taking the right approach by being hyper visible.
Oh
because
yeah.
Now, if anything happens, it has to be investigated.
Exactly, and he made sure to tweet his full resignation letter, so we know I quit. They did not fire me. Mm-hmm. Trump's response to this. He said that Joe Kent was always weak on security and he's glad he's gone. Mind you, Trump appointed him. So you appointed somebody who wasn't good at their job. Okay.
The man's a liar.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
literally.
Then Trump posted again, threatening Iran to open the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours.
So fucking stupid.
Or the U.S. is going to blow up all their power plants.
He said, or else.
Right. And you know how he tweets in all caps and shit. To which Iran said, you strike, we strike, bitch.
They
Like-
said, run up, get done up.
Exactly. And then Trump said, okay, so we're going to do a 5-day pause.
Do you know how embarrassing this
So
shit is?
embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. Like, y'all really, you guys convinced everyone,
Mhm.
including us, that we were the biggest and the baddest bitches out
Child.
here. And now you are getting sunned by a country that y'all tried to depict as being a third world country.
Mhm.
Sunned. And I hope they continue.
Child. I mean, it's looking like they will. So
No, they will.
this is being recorded on Monday. So the 5 days will be up this Friday. So this will be tomorrow. So we'll see, like, after the 5 days are up, what's going to happen. Trump has said that he is in talks with Iran and they are having productive negotiations
Doubt
about
it.
what's to happen. And you are right to doubt it because the foreign minister said they tried reaching out. We ain't talking to them. He's like, we are not responding to any of their
Girl,
requests right now.
I genuinely think that he is so delusional and the dementia has set in so
Yeah.
seriously that he's having fake conversations with these people.
Gotta be.
Because he also said that he spoke to a former president that said that he did. Remember, he said
Yes.
that they were like, "Yeah, you did the right thing," and they
Mhm.
went and asked every living former president.
There's only 4.
There's only 4, and all
Biden,
4 of them,
Obama, Bush, and Clinton.
and all 4 of them said, "I never spoke to this nigga." Who is he talking to? He's just walking down the halls of the White House talking to the dead presidents. Portraits. What up, Tom?
Literally. Whew. Well, the Pentagon has now requested $200 billion to fund the war, as if they need any more. This has not been approved, but if this does go to Congress, please pay attention to your Congress representatives who approve or disapprove of this bill. Midterms. Always got to remind y'all every week. Now, the U.S. just, quote unquote, loaned 45 million barrels of oil from our current reserve to what they said stabilize the market. Marketing stabilize whatsoever. And they said this is a loan. It's not coming from taxpayer. It's not the burden on the taxpayer. And the companies that they're loaning it to will have to pay them back with 18% interest.
Which they won't.
Yeah.
Which you know they won't.
I have a hard time believing that.
They
as
basically
well.
just gave them free product that they're going to charge us for.
Yeah.
And they're going to get richer off of charging us. And the thing is, the prices went up because they did not have the gas, or the oil. Now they have the oil. The prices are not going to drop. They're going to keep the prices high because they're making more profit.
Mm-hmm. Oil is up to $112 a barrel. The national average for gas is $3.92. It looks like it's increasing about 15 cents a week. And it's
Ooh.
expected to hit.
Oh, shit.
It's expected to
15 cents a week is no, that's so crazy. That's wild.
Well, it's actually a little bit more. Because they said they expected to hit $4 this week. The average gas. Can you imagine somebody in fucking Idaho paying $4 a gallon for gas?
Fucking bananas.
And we have spent $28 billion on the war so far. So I mentioned Netanyahu earlier, and last week we spoke about him, and I was kind of skeptical of his death. This
Still
week,
am.
he is either dead or he's in hiding. He had a live, quote unquote, live press conference in Jerusalem that he put on. Did you see this video, Mindy?
I think which one.
Well, so I'm going to play it here, but I'll just describe it to you. They were literally in the same room, right?
The NBC one?
The NBC played it, yes.
Okay.
So it was that one. The interview was 30 minutes long. I'm linking it here. I scrolled through the entire interview. Never once did they show the reporters and Netanyahu in the same room. It was just going from clip to clip. It did not look like they were in the same room. Lighting
Yes.
and quality of the video was
Different.
completely
I know exactly what you're talking about.
different.
Mhm.
Even like his hair, even it looked digitized a little bit.
Because he's dead and that was AI.
I don't know if he's dead. I don't know
You're
if
right.
he's dead.
It's either or. Either
I think he might be hiding or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he does not want to be seen right now, whatever it is, because that was such a shoddy. Like, they really think we're fucking stupid.
They think we're stupid on so many levels. When we get to the pop culture, we're going to talk about Palm Beach Pete. They think we're dumb as fuck.
Oh, okay. So we are in the 6th week of the partial government shutdown. Over 400 TSA agents have quit. And now Trump has deployed ICE agents to 13 airports. I'll just list them here instead of saying them. For what reason? Because you're deploying ICE agents to the airport to help the security process when they're not trained in this process. There's literally no way that they can help smooth along security at the airport.
It has nothing to do with the security.
And they're literally detaining people at the airport where everyone has to have proper identification. They're traveling. What the fuck are you doing?
Because they're literally suffocating us. It's the same. There was a plan to this. The same way they targeted all of these countries that were bordered, right? So they're going along the Canadian border, along the Mexican border. They're also targeting the airports because they don't want these people to leave. They are capturing all these people because they need bodies for labor. This is not about deporting people. How many of these people that are being detained are actually being deported? Like, we see these people being detained, we never see them leaving. They are still in these fucking centers. And they just also greenlit this project to build like 200 more ICE detention centers. Why the fuck do we need so many detention centers if you're deporting them?
Exactly.
Why are they still here?
Exactly.
Because you're using them for labor. This is literally slavery. What the fuck? What the fuck? Instead of stopping or sending these young girls home, you created a fucking neonatal detention center because so many young women are, the way they said it, being diagnosed with pregnancy. They're all just like the Virgin Mary.
Pregnant. Yeah.
Immaculate conception. But we're not going to investigate how 14-year-old girls are pregnant after they've been in detention centers for almost a fucking year.
Did you see that video of those activists who broke into that animal testing facility and they rescued all the beagles?
No, but that sounds like a scene from that movie, One Battle After Another.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, they did that. And, I'm glad, I don't agree with animal testing.
Fucking beagles.
But I'm like, can y'all go into one of these places? Can y'all go into the detention center where all the pregnant girls are being kept? The pregnant children are being kept?
I think, oh God, this is a controversial take. And Tabria does not agree with this. This is my own take. No, because I know how fucking upset niggas get about fucking animals and shit.
Yeah.
PETA is a waste of fucking money. PETA, the lens that they go to protect animals, I need y'all to do that for children.
Yeah.
I need y'all to do that for human beings. I don't give a fuck about y'all throwing paint on goddamn Claudia Schiffer or whoever the fuck you want to throw paint on. What about the human beings that are being trafficked? Oh my God, they ate a cow. That does suck.
And look, we want the humane treatment of animals too.
Yes, I
but
do.
It's humans first, always.
Always.
I have people ask me like, Peaches, how does she get along with her brother and sister? I'm like, who? The dogs. The dogs?
They're not her brother and fucking sister. They're dogs.
Yeah.
They're well fed. They're well taken care of for sure. But God forbid, if one of them dogs ever did anything fucked up, attacked Peaches, out of there.
I would myself.
Okay. Out of there. There's no reality.
Not. Yeah.
And that, no shit, that's some palm colored people shit. Ain't no fucking way. Y'all out here still creating rallies and raising funds to save goddamn dogs. There are people being treated like dogs now.
Worse.
The fuck are you? What is wrong with y'all? Oh, God.
Child, they need to start deporting puppies because maybe y'all pay attention.
Listen, no, that's not even a lie.
No.
If they started using huskies for labor and goddamn ICE facilities, then it'd be, absolutely
It'd be
not.
a riot. Yeah.
Absolutely not. Y'all turned up more for the bees than y'all did for immigrants. Oh, fuck. Okay, I just need to get that out.
Yeah, no. Also, just one quick note about TSA and everything. Yes, we're still in a government shutdown. The Democrats offered to pay TSA through the shutdown, and Republicans shut it down twice. So now, moving on to the SAVE Act.
They don't give a fuck.
It went through a procedural vote in the U.S. Senate, and it passed 51-48. Now, this is just a vote to get it to the floor on debate, and this is what is known as a filibuster. And to break a filibuster, you need 60 votes to pass versus just 51. And that means they get 60 votes, and then that just means you get to vote on it officially. If they don't vote on it, then they're just going to be arguing and debating, and then we'll see what happens. So Congress is in the process of doing that now. And
didn't Bernie say he was going to do the filibuster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I will be watching that outcome. Hopefully it just dies on the floor.
I just, if the Democrats fold on the SAVE Act, I'm done.
They're not.
I don't know.
Well, the thing is the filibuster, we'll see what happens, but they're literally just going to be battling it out, essentially. And they need 60 people to agree to vote on it. So it's still like a process to get it done.
No, I know, but the process, the SAVE Act would only pass if the Democrats fold.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I hope they don't.
I don't think
the Democrats have been folding.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not up to them. It's up to the Republicans because there's still more Republican senators because this is just for the U.S. senators. Only one Democrat voted for it in the House, and that was Henry Cuellar, which y'all still voted for his fucking ass.
Oh,
but yeah, this is the House. So they need those Republicans to still, stand 10 toes down and not vote for it. So hopefully both of them get it the fuck together.
That makes me even more weary.
I know.
I know. That didn't help at all. Now I'm even more nervous.
It's
oh my God.
We don't have control of the House right now, so it's fucked. The post office is out of money.
Oh God, I saw that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
They are a self-funded entity. They rely on stamps and services to fund everything. And I definitely forgot that.
Yeah.
Because we view it as a government entity. Why? They're regarded as government employees.
They're literally regarded as government employees.
Yeah.
They abide by all the government holidays and the rules and all that.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they're self-funded.
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
Yeah. They are a public service, but I don't know. Anyway, so the Postmaster General, David Steiner, he says that they could be out of money to pay its workers by October of this year. He said they can stretch it to February of next year if they cut out like retirement and pensions and shit.
And I remember when I was like young, but like grown enough, or like early 20s, and I found out how much people got paid to be like postmen.
Like people wanted to get a job.
Fucking job.
It is.
Like people kept that job for years. For
life.
Like it was like being a nurse.
Seriously.
Like you get into it and you do not leave.
Yeah. One of my homegirls, well, it's her ex now, but her ex-girlfriend, she's a postal worker. Mail delivery person.
And you make like the money is good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
And they have good pensions.
Yes.
Like that's the job that you want to get because it has security. And now it doesn't. One of the major contributing factors to this is because their contract with Amazon just ended. They've been with Amazon for over 30 years. And their previous Postmaster General, Louis DeJoy, he said that they were basically losing money on these contracts because of like the frequency and the how quick Amazon needed their things delivered. And because Amazon is like the only way that a lot of rural communities get their mail.
Yeah.
And it's so much more expensive to deliver mail in those places. And they weren't paying that, the accurate price for it. So they are losing money with the Amazon contracts. They're still negotiating with that.
Why are these fucking tech billionaires at the center of everything? They're at the center of everything. Why the fuck is Amazon the reason why we no longer like there is a huge potential that if you don't have children yet, your children will grow up in a world where the post office isn't a thing.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. Amazon lockers will be a thing, but they won't know what the fuck a mailman is.
Yeah.
Peaches could grow up in a world where don't know what the fuck a postman is or what a fucking mail truck look like.
It's fucking scary, man. And this also, the timing is, of course, impeccable.
Of course.
Because with the SAVE Act will eliminate mail-in ballots. So no post office, no mail-in ballots. Yeah. It'll get a little better. I don't know.
She's like, you started this off talking about, let's get perky here.
Cuba is still experiencing severe power outages. There's a lot of places in Cuba where they're only getting 4 hours of electricity a day. It's rolling blackouts constantly. They haven't received any oil shipments since January 9th. And now Russia is coming to the rescue. They are trying to send over 700,000 barrels of oil, but of course Trump is trying to block it.
Which is so fucking wild. Like, it's so wild doing something so blatantly inhumane. Like, I don't give a fuck what political lines are being crossed. These are human beings.
Yes.
And their lives are literally, like, they're living like cave people. I see video. I literally follow this one creator who lives in Cuba, and he shows what his day-to-day looks like. And literally, he showed a video of his neighbor fueling his car with charcoal. How they literally have to charge all of their phones within that little like 2-3 hour like time where they have electricity. As soon as it goes on, everybody runs to like charge shit or do whatever the fuck they need to do because they know it's rolling and it can leave just as quickly as it came.
Yeah.
Like, people are literally out here. I saw a video. This man in Cuba was talking about how he was making an illegal meal. Cooked the meal. At the end of it, the meal was just beef. Beef is illegal because it costs so much.
Wow. Oh my God.
Like,
I've been to Cuba one time, and even when things were good when I went, it's like you're in a time capsule. Like, all the cars are old, like from literally like the 70s. And when I was there,
girl, the 70s, they're from like the fucking 50s.
Some of the, yeah.
Like,
but when I was there, the island ran out of chicken. Like, that was just a normal occurrence.
They're out of beef.
Yeah.
Like, it's a oh, fuck.
Trump, he said that he will, quote unquote, have the honor of taking Cuba and that he can do anything he wants. So this is what we're dealing with.
Like, I want there to be a day.
What?
That's not ridiculous. If I could rally all the people in the United States, all the ones who have common sense and are good, decent human beings, I would just ask that everyone at the same time of day sit down and just all focus on like manifesting the death and destruction of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like everybody send their fucking energy out. It's free. You don't got to not go to work. Send your fucking energy out and decimate this man. Not even this man, this administration. Because it's not about the one person. Because the amount of evil being done right now, I can't even fully grasp it.
Yeah.
Cuba on its own, like, devastates me.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking.
And that's what Iran, Venezuela, basically every fucking other country in the world. We have had a hand in all the bad things.
We ruin everything we touch. The opposite.
And you know what? I'm gonna start. I told myself this last week. I'm not saying we anymore.
Well, yeah, it's not
us. It ain't no we thing.
Yeah,
it's them.
If you remember Sascha Riley, we spoke about him when we did an episode about the Epstein files, and Sascha Riley was someone that we highlighted. I won't get into details, but he says he's the reason why Trump wears diapers. He did an interview with MSNow. It was with journalist Brandy Zadrozny. And we're just waiting on MSNow to edit and release it. And I am very anxious to see this interview, and I really hope that it gets out because I'm sure they're going to have to jump through some hurdles, maybe release it on their own. I hope they're able to. I'm assuming MS Now owns it, you know, if it's like one of their journalists, they own it. So can they release it on their own? Like how WhatChamacallit did with Tallarico's interview. He just released it on his YouTube channel. Like, can they do that?
I feel like the answer is yes, but I also feel like there's a way around it probably.
Right?
I don't know.
Because it's like a news station, so I don't know if that would be...
Because who owns that news station?
Exactly.
I don't know.
But
leak it on the internet.
I know. Somebody, please.
Leak it.
I really hope that gets out because I'm curious to see what like a credible journalist interview looks like. Not saying that the other lady was incredible, but All right. Bank of America just settled a lawsuit that alleged that they helped Jeffrey Epstein in his sex trafficking crimes. The amount was not disclosed, but
Who
they
were
were
with?
Anonymous, but it's a group of victims, but they were supposed to go to trial in May and they settled instead for, like I said, an undisclosed amount. Mind you, JP Morgan Chase, they did the same thing. They settled for nearly $400 million. Yeah. I hope they release the amount at some point, but all these banks are trash. Mindy and I were literally just talking about credit unions earlier today.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I really think that I'm going to...
I know. I need to look into it more.
My thing is, I know that any big name, anything, evil, all of them.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm trying to mom and popify my entire life as much as I can. So for those of you who know, I don't drive. I don't have a car. Ever since my car accident, I never got another one just because PTSD and other bullshit. I think that I'm at the point now where I kind of need one for my life because I'm spending way too much money. And what they don't talk about with the rising gas prices, Uber prices are going up too.
Yes.
So with that being said, I've been looking at cars and it's so unfortunate. The easiest and cheapest car to get is a Tesla. And I don't fucking want one because of what it's associated with. But I'd be doing myself a disservice in not getting one, because why would I get a gas guzzling car?
No, you have to get electric.
So it has to be electric or hybrid at the least. And when it comes to hybrid vehicles, right now in the market, they're the cheapest.
No, hybrids are not cheapest. Electric vehicles, though.
No. I'm saying Teslas.
Oh, Teslas.
Yes.
They are the cheapest.
They're the cheapest.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Elon really did a number on himself.
It's either I get an old ass like 2017 BMW i3 for $8,000, which in 2 years is probably going to be, rinky-dink.
Yeah.
Because you can't buy a car that's over 10 years old is stupid.
Yeah. I get it. We really need. I participate in Reddit forums now.
Yeah, period.
Reddit is low-key my favorite social platform. If you
really?
You have to determine like
who's real.
Exactly. You take it with a grain of salt. But I was on the the housing one in LA, and the biggest thing that we need for LA and for the country in general is public transportation. Yeah. That is what would solve so many problems. It would solve our traffic problem. It would help with the population density and housing, but
they're not going to do that.
They're not going to do that
because it would take money away from these big corporations. The insurance companies would lose out on money. Yeah. The car companies would lose out on money. Gas and oil. I just heard about, so back when Biden was president, he had signed a deal, like there was like this bidding war for this grant or whatever. Signed a deal, gave it to this company French company that does clean energy. So basically what they paid them, I think $900 million, something like that, or $1 billion. And they're supposed to be setting up these wind farms or whatever off the coast of New York. I
saw that.
Right? And so ever since Biden left office and Trump took office, he has been trying to sue them so that they can't do that. He's lost, I think, 5 times. And now he has resorted to offering to pay them $1 billion to get to release it and to give up on it. and leave it alone because he has a vested interest in oil. And clean energy is not only cheaper, but it's inevitable.
Yeah.
And instead of allowing our nation to have an advantage and like just a foot in the fucking game and to also help the people spend less, he said, no, we're going to give you $1 billion of the taxpayers' dollars so that you don't help them pay less for energy. It's like y'all are actively working against us.
And yourselves. You're willing to put up $1 billion?
He does not care because he's going to make more than that in the oil.
Ugh.
And not only that, he's going to die. He's dying. He's an old ass nigga. He's going to die soon. He's just trying to accumulate. It's a game for them. Like, wealth is an addiction. And this is his high stakes gamble. He's enjoying the rest of his life by doing these things. It's an adrenaline rush. He does not give a fuck. Do you think he needs more money?
Absolutely not.
The nigga is literally shitting in a diaper every day. He don't give a fuck about Barron. This is not about Barron. Barron got enough money.
Yeah. You know, this is purely conspiracy territory. This is not fact.
No, not a fact. Not a fact.
But I really do think they can transfer consciousness.
I do too.
Because why are they going so hard?
I do too.
Literally, like you said, he is on his deathbed.
Yeah.
Why do you fucking care?
Yeah. And I bet you he's going to transfer his consciousness into Barron.
You think?
Yes. He don't give a fuck about that kid. You think he's happy that Barron's gay? I'm being dead ass. Do you think Barron actually fucks with his dad? If anything, Melania and Barron seem close. Melania seems like she at least gives a fuck about her kid. And I don't really give a fuck about her or think she's a good person at all.
No.
But at least you can see this is her son. She cares about her son. I think she tries to protect him. When do you think they've been in the same room last?
Yeah, I don't know. You rarely see them together.
It's only for photo ops. I highly, highly doubt that they have a relationship. I think that he's happy that he's 6'5" and that he looks just like him. He has the same fucking face. He's looking at him like prime real estate. As soon as he's done, if transient consciousness is real, for sure. For sure. And the only way we'll be able to tell is when this motherfucker dies. If Barron comes out and now all of a sudden he's this outspoken,
right,
always tweeting, deep diving in young pussy, then we'll know. Then we'll know. Barron has been a quiet queer. A quiet queer Nepo baby. Why are mine different than yours?
Because the shipment was delayed.
So I get the bad ones? That's so Tabria.
Listen, I had
y'all who are listening, the cue cards. Tabria gave me 2 cue cards that have white borders on them, and they're on shitty paper.
My bad.
And she got the nice new glossy ones.
There's a delay.
So why can't I get the glossy?
Because there was only exactly 8, and I had exactly 8 cue cards, so I took that as a sign
that you deserve nice things and I don't. No. Wow.
Like,
wow,
oh,
it'd be your own
perfectly.
People. It'd be your own people. That's crazy.
Here, you want to put that on the back of yours? So it looks like.
And I saw you had an extra one. You printed it out, nothing on page 8. It was blank.
Oh, we'll take it. Anyway.
This story is coming out from Israel. This happened in Israel. But this practice is done worldwide. There have been cases of this in New York, in LA, just across the board. A 2-week-old infant was recently hospitalized with a severe case of herpes simplex virus, massive infection that went into this baby's spinal fluid and now is affecting its brain. I need y'all to understand that what we're talking about is not a baby with a cold sore. We are talking about a baby whose entire body is infected with herpes. Not one location, entire body, spine, spinal fluid, brain. Okay? Because of a traditional ceremony called a Brit Milah, which is a Jewish ritual circumcision. During this practice, and I'm not saying that all Jewish people experience this. This is not a standard norm, but it is practiced widely. The rabbi who is conducting the circumcision will then orally, how do you even say this? Will then put their mouth on the freshly circumcised genital and do the suction motion to stop the bleeding and to like seal the deal, I guess.
Yeah. I looked into this a lot because I was like, surely this isn't real.
It is real.
But
it is real.
Right. But sometimes they will even perform the circumcision with their mouth.
Yes. Meaning bite. And they are sucking. Like, I need you to understand that we are talking about newborn babies.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for this newborn baby, the rabbi who did this most likely, or not most likely, for sure, has herpes.
Yeah.
Had active cold sore or something going on and still put their mouth on this baby.
And I took a quote from the doctor. It is important to avoid this practice because of the medical risks involved. Parents must be aware of the issue and make sure the suction stage is not performed by mouth. I was also looking up a lot of Jewish creators to see how they respond to things like this. And the fact that y'all don't call this pedophilia
is insane.
They refuse to call it pedophilia.
You are putting your mouth on a newborn baby's genitals and you are sucking. The entire thing is a suction. That is what they're doing. In what reality is that not pedophilia?
Yeah.
If I was an ordained rabbi, I would say, I'm not doing that.
Right.
There are certain things, and there's never a single point in time where this would ever be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I do understand that there are certain cultural things that become taboo over time once we have knowledge and once we really start to investigate things. You know what I mean? Like abuse of women and children has been a constant in a lot of cultures. But eventually you wake up and you say, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Not doing that anymore. It is 2026 and y'all are still doing this. Why?
That's sick.
Why? And the fact that y'all still cannot criticize yourselves says so much. It speaks volumes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but I grew up Catholic. Once they started talking about Catholic priests touching children. Oh yeah, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Ew. Arrest them all. You think that they're going to put this rabbi in jail?
No.
You think that they're going to punish the parents for putting their child in harm's way? No. The only person suffering in this entire case is that baby.
Mm-hmm.
I pray for that baby and I hope that baby survives.
Yeah.
In other truly disgusting news, there's a rape festival that has been exposed in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an annual thing apparently, but we and a lot of people within Nigeria themselves had no idea this was happening because it is specific to this region. The city is called Ozoro. I think that I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. It's in Nigeria. It is a kingdom. There's a king in place in this city. Now, it's also a college town. So there's a big university there. And even though this practice is a part of the culture, a majority of the female students that come to this place are unaware. So majority of the victims of this rape festival end up being these college students who have no idea of the practice. So it's a week-long thing.
And this is just specific to this place.
Yes.
It's not like Nigerian culture.
No, it's not a part of Nigerian culture as a whole, but it is a part of the culture of this place. And for a week, essentially, the men just have a free-for-all rape fest. They can rape whoever they see. They literally, if a woman's walking down the street, grab her up and get gang raped. There have been videos that have been posted on WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok that have revealed this. And a lot of people were just like in shock, like, what the fuck is this? And locals had to inform them this happens every year. But the women who live here basically shut themselves indoors for the entirety of that week. They don't leave their homes for a full week because they know if they're caught outside and they are not with a man protecting them, they will be assaulted.
It's literally the purge in real life for women.
Yes.
Oh my God.
This year with it coming to light and it becoming a viral thing, there's been demonstrations against it, right? So 500 women protested it, went outside in the midst of this. 500, like, I don't think people understand how like powerful that is in itself.
Yeah.
These women for probably centuries at this point. I don't know how long this like tradition has been a thing, but it seems like it's deeply rooted in this culture. They have remained hidden during this week and they came outside. 500 women gathered to protest against it. A group of men went to the king and they said, hey, this is a problem. We need to stop it because all the men are not participating. A lot of men agree that this is disgusting, but what are they going to do? They're like patrolling. But if a woman gets caught, what are they going to do? You know what I mean? If they're not around. So they went to the king and they were like, hey, this thing is happening. Please stop it. And he said, I don't know what you're talking about. He said he was unaware. This man has been the king of this region for 20 years.
Oh my God.
20 years. And it's always men.
Always.
It's always men.
Mm-hmm.
And I pray for the safety of those women. I pray for the healing for the women who were attacked and who were assaulted and who have been assaulted in the past. I pray for your healing from the trauma. Get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of there.
Keep Hawaii in your prayers.
Oh my God. And Nebraska.
Their fires so Nebraska had an 800,000 acre wildfire. Not a wildfire. I guess it started by an electrical fire.
It's still a fire. It's still a wildfire because it's running wild.
Yeah, but it's 98% contained now.
Okay, good.
But Hawaii, this is like some of the worst flooding that they've ever experienced, and it's mainly concentrated on Oahu. Yeah, thousands of people have been evacuated. They said it's costing up to like over $1 billion in damages. It's really bad. So, but I think the rain has dissipated now, but just the rebuilding and everything.
Yeah. It's like Katrina level devastation.
Yes. Yeah.
And the fact that the news isn't covering it the way that it should be is really sad. And I think it's because FEMA got $2 in their account.
Yeah. All right. Good news. Washington is the first state to divest its own funds from a company linked to Israel. They sold over $53 million of bonds for from a company called Caterpillar, and they provide bulldozers and heavy equipment to the IDF. So I thought that was very good.
That is good news.
Washington is becoming more and more appealing to me by the day.
Washington State?
Washington State, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Pacific Northwest, they got it. They have it figured out.
Yeah, they're getting it figured out. Mm-hmm.
Oregon, Washington, like they're doing their best.
Yeah. Washington is trial running the 4-day work week.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. All right, Mindy, what's going on in pop?
Dojat Cat went to South Africa and she was received so well. For those who may not know, Dojat Cat is half South African. Her father is actually a South African celebrity.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, we're about to get into it.
Oh.
His name is Dumisani Dlamini. Sorry. I'm so sorry. But her dad is basically like a celebrity out there. He was in the movie Serafina with Whoopi Goldberg. He played the character Crocodile. He is an artist. He's well, like people know him.
Mm-hmm.
His family line, the I can't pronounce it, but the last name is like a very well-known family lineage in South Africa.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. There's a clip from years ago. I want to say probably like 2019.
Mm-hmm.
It was right at the beginning of Doja Cat's like rise in her career, and she met Whoopi Goldberg, and in the video she tells Whoopi, you know, I'm so happy to meet you, like, you know my dad. And she was like, who's your dad? So she says Crocodile da da da, and Whoopi's like, shut the fuck up, that's your dad? Because she understands like this is a celebrity. That's your dad? And she's like, yeah, I'm so happy to meet you because I feel like I feel closer to him because I've never met him, but you have. Yes.
Oh my God. Yes. What?
So she goes to South Africa. She does a show. Everybody in the stadium starts chanting her middle name.
I know. I saw that.
Which is a traditional South African name.
Yeah.
Right? She like starts crying. It's a whole thing. She literally feels, I can't even imagine what that feels like. I know that was probably beautiful. She goes on TikTok later that night, and she makes a video talking about how she invited her dad to come to the show to see her. She's never met him before, and they like were texting, messaging, or whatever, back to back, like back and forth. And he was like, "Oh, like I'm so sorry. I'm just so busy. I have rehearsals, and I have this, and I have that. I just can't make it." And her being there was like one of the biggest things happening in South Africa. Says he can't make it. So she Doja Cat's a troll. Yeah. She says, you know, so I told him, hey, if you decide that you can make it, here's a link. It'll, you know, sign you up for tickets and like you'll have access to all this stuff. But it was really a link to gay porn. So she's telling the story, and she's like, yeah, but it was really a link to gay porn. And she's like, you know, he wasn't really, she could tell he didn't click the link because he's still like, just like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, I can't make it. Da, 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 da. She's like, okay, well, just, you know, sign up anyway. Maybe you can. And he's like, oh, yeah. Finally, he does. And he's like, what is this? What is this? And she's like laughing about it. Like, it's so fucking funny. And he then responds by making a TikTok himself. Oh. And he's like talking about how disappointing and disheartening it is that his daughter would want to embarrass him like that on the internet.
Are you kidding?
Yes. And he was like, and the fact she called him a deadbeat in it. And so in the video, he was like, I'm not a deadbeat. She acts like she said that we've never met. That's not true. I have pictures of me holding her as a baby.
What, nearly 30 years ago?
Over 30 years ago. Yes. So he basically was defending himself by saying that he has pictures of himself holding her as a baby, and he's so sorry that like life just got in the way. But the fact that your daughter, you have not seen her since she was an infant. She is an international pop star now. Yeah. She is still going out of her way to be the one to try to bridge the gap. And you tell her, got rehearsals, can't make it.
That's
Fuck
wild.
You.
Absolutely.
Fuck you.
He's
Fuck
fucking
you.
jealous.
Fuck you. That's crazy. You are a deadbeat. Yeah. That's insane. You have enough money to buy a plane ticket and go to LA and see her.
And she was in your country.
She was in your country. You have no excuse and you still found one. Fuck you. It's insane. So I stand by Doja Cat. Yeah. And
She's such a great performer.
I think that even her trying to find humor in a really fucked up situation, I know that was probably the biggest rejection wound being opened up again. You being rich and famous is not enough to make this man who you've wanted to want you your entire life show up.
Yeah. Ugh.
Fuck him. You do not need him. You have an entire nation of people telling you that they love you. You don't need this one man. Mm-hmm. You have a whole tribe. And I pray to God that you find solace in that. Palm Beach Pete.
Oh my gosh. You think that's him?
Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
I could see a reality. where
I
it
don't
is.
think that's him.
It looks just like him.
It does look just like him, his side profile, but then when I looked at him face to face, I'm like, not face to face.
For those of you who don't know, last week we talked about how there were sightings of Jeffrey Epstein in West Palm Beach, Florida. And it was different people recording this man in a drop top, driving around, vibing, and he had Epstein's whole face. So after it went viral, this specific person decided to make a video. And the thing is, what makes me feel like it might be him is the way that he was speaking felt like a caricature. You know, it felt like, oh, I have to come up with the alternative like character. And he was like, you know, West Palm Beach Pete here. Yeah. Like literally that's how he was talking. Palm Beach Pete here. And it's like, he's like, you think I'm Epstein? I'm not Epstein. Crazy. Insane. So I'm not saying that it is him. I'm just saying that something ain't right. And if you are just Epstein impersonator, then you know what you're doing by driving around Palm Beach with your window down, with your drop top down. Yeah. Like, you know what you're doing. If I looked just like a terrible human being, I would be in hiding or I would do something to change my appearance. Yeah. You look like you're trying to look more like him.
I agree with that.
And that's weird. Either way, weird.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber and Usher got into a fight at the Carter's Gold party, which is their Oscar party. There's a picture of Beyonce seeing the beginning of the fight and she looks shook. Yeah, I know she was vibing in that room. Right. And then as soon as she saw Justin grab Usher by the throat, she was like, oh my God. We don't know what started the altercation, but we do know that it was physical and it did happen. I think that we can all assume we know what it's about.
I don't know.
Listen, allegedly, I'm not going to say anything because I'm not trying to create no narratives, but I think that we all know why there could be some beef between them. So Rama Duwaji, who is Mamdani's wife, she had to shut down her ex account after old tweets resurfaced. And these tweets, as you can honestly assume, it's always the same thing. When it's somebody who ain't black and it's old tweets, they saying nigga.
Yeah. And she said the F slur.
She did. She used the F slur as well. I am exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I have nothing much more to say about this. It doesn't matter who else is next. The next celebrity or next, public figure who we find tweets from 2013 and they're saying nigga in it. I just can't fuck with you no more. And I hate the fact that this is Mamdani's wife because I fuck with him, but there's no excuse for that. I hate when people try to say, oh, well, she was young. Well, she was young. I never had a xenophobic phase when I was young. I never had a racist or homophobic phase when I was young. I am never going to sit here and try to excuse someone's bad behavior because they were calling people niggas when they were 18, 20 because of their age. I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, whoever was witness to that, whoever had to be on the receiving end of that, you don't sit there and give them any extra credit for being young and being bullied. I don't fuck with that shit. I don't like that. And I heard the argument of like, oh, well, she from New York. You know how it is. Everybody in New York say, I'm from New York. I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. You should not be using that word.
If I were associated with politics, government, if I were just running for the PTA and I still had a Twitter account, that shit would be gone. Girl, that would be the first thing I scrub. And I never said no shit. I just acted like a bird on my early Twitter days.
Yeah.
I can admit that.
No, same.
But I never said no shit like that.
Same.
But why would you still keep it up? That's why I don't I don't understand that.
The thing is, it's because they don't care. Like, I don't think that people understand that non-black people don't give a fuck about the word nigga. It doesn't haunt them when they go to bed at night. They don't wake up and then have like their frontal lobe doesn't develop and then they're just like, oh my God, nigga, you can't say that. They don't care.
Yeah.
They care about the repercussions that'll come from people being aware of it, but it's not a bad thing to them. I think she probably is more perturbed with the fact that she said the F slur than the fact that she said nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she cares. I don't think most people care.
I mean, she hasn't addressed it.
No, she's deleted the account.
Yeah.
I deleted my Twitter account when it became X, but I'm not gonna lie. When I first moved back to New York and I started working with Pierre Moss, I genuinely was like, I don't want anything to reflect negatively on the company.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get rid of this because I understand I was wilding Thousand Island when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I wasn't out here being homophobic or anything like that, but I was out here saying shit like this pussy will pop for a 10-piece. Like I'm hungry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just saying dumbass shit. Posting selfies and it's me looking moody as fuck, but you know, it's a silhouette challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like shit like that. Gone. Out of there. I need old PR to come back.
No, for real.
Y'all need PR agents.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all making bad decisions.
Are you going to talk about EJ?
We talked about EJ last.
We didn't.
We didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. And this is more of a, we're kind of rolling into conversation. This is going to be part one of conversation because this has really been troubling me. And I hate the fact that we excuse certain forms of transphobia or, you know, any phobia when we feel like that person has done something wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because he made a remark that upset some people, now we can be homophobic, we can be transphobic, we can say what the fuck we want to say. And I don't agree with that. I think that that's stupid as fuck and that it's never okay. So EJ Johnson, who is Magic Johnson's son, but I don't think that they go by any other pronouns other than he, him.
Okay.
So I'm going to refer to him as him. So EJ Johnson was on a podcast and he was talking about his dating life and how he dates mostly straight men. And the interviewer was like, you know, explain, what do you mean? And he was like, you know, that when he goes to gay spaces with gay men, they're not attracted to him because gay men want to date men and that he has a more feminine appearance and demeanor. And so he attracts straight men more so than anything. I would like to argue that we can be real. These men are not straight.
Right.
They may be straight presenting. They may identify as such publicly would be DL.
Yeah.
But they are not straight men. Just saying. You know what I mean? And I think that if EJ was a trans woman, then maybe we can make that argument.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you do not identify as being a woman. So you are in relation with a man. You cannot say that that man is straight.
Yeah. He's definitely gay.
Okay? At the
DL.
least. Like there's something going on. You are queer.
Yeah.
At the very least. Now, he also stated that it's easy because the interviewer was like, well, how are you dating straight men? Like, I don't understand. And EJ was like, well, you know, I look better than most of these bitches in the room. Like, none of these, he literally said, these straight women can't outdress me. They don't outlook me. Like, you know, I walk into rooms and I'm the baddest bitch in there. So like, you know, what do you expect? And that sentiment is what started this whole debacle because a lot of women took offense to that. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't sit here and say that you're shitting on all straight women. What are we talking about?
Right.
Yeah. What are we talking about? So I have a couple thoughts. One, I think EJ Johnson has some things that he needs to deal with. And I think that the primary issue he needs to deal with is his competition with his sister. Oh. And I think that his sister is who he was referring to, where he's like, I outdress you, I da-da-da-da, all this stuff, because they had a show, or they were on a show. And the reality show, one of the first things that happened is EJ was dating or was talking to a man, met him like in Paris or whatever, was talking to this man, met him in Paris, and, you know, came back to the States. His sister met the same man at a separate event and they ended up in a relationship.
Oh.
And
wow.
So I think that there was a beef about that. And even in the idea that EJ still felt like this man chose him first, but then
Mhm.
ended up with his sister, there's a jealousy there.
Mhm.
And I think that he considers this person a straight man, which, no shade, you and your sister are okay with dating queer men. And there's no problem with that.
Yeah, I
But-
don't know why is he saying that?
But I think that it feels like more of a prize if you say that you got a straight man. You know what I mean? It's the same way when men get a hard on when a woman considers it, or not, when a woman says that she's a lesbian, but they still feel like they can go out and bag her, and they do. She's not a lesbian, she's bisexual, and she primarily dates women, because a lesbian would never want to fuck on you, sir.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I think that that's a factor in this. I think putting all women in a basket and saying that you look better than them is a bold fucking statement. I'm not going to sit here and shit on you as an individual because, bullying you don't fix bullying with bullying.
Mhm.
But I will say that because of this, a lot of women, Black women specifically, have been showing their true colors on the internet, and it's really, really upsetting.
Yeah.
There's been I've blocked 2 creators.
Really?
Yes, but she's this Black woman, and she basically was saying like, I'm not using anybody's gender, no, anybody's like pronouns. Fuck that. If you was born with a dick, you a he, him, and I'm a she, her. I don't give a fuck. Da, 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 all this stuff.
I think I saw hers.
Yes, she's just a hateful human
Mhm.
being, and I would beg to argue that she is so insulted by that because people have probably called her trans. She's 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
6 foot tall Black woman. And the way that the world works, people emasculate Black women, especially when you have African features, you are darker skin, you are tall, you are thicker. She's not a skinny girl. I think that you get triggered because you know that you've had conversations where people have asked you those questions before.
Yeah.
That doesn't make trans girls your enemy. It doesn't. You should not be insulted by someone asking you if you are trans. And if you are insulted, then you need to investigate why that is. If somebody came up to me and they were like, hey, are you trans? I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Done. It's like somebody asking me, hey, are you Brazilian? No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was another video that's making its rounds, and it's this woman, and she's like, she called trans women transformers. She was like, to those transformers out there, I am not a cis woman. I am a woman, sis. And it was like, yeah, it's supposed to be one of those, like, drop the mic.
Yeah.
No, but it went viral. All the comments were like, all these women like, say that, period. Hate that. What's the name of that lady, the Black woman who was engaged to Taylor Swift's current fiance?
Kayla Nicole. Wait, yes.
Kayla Nicole reposted it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And people are chewing her up for that. Why are y'all... Like, I just don't understand how a group of people, I'm so disappointed in Black women. We are the most oppressed people. And under us is literally trans women.
Yeah.
And y'all are taking an opportunity to step on someone who is beneath you in terms of like the scale or the hierarchy of the oppressed. Why the fuck are y'all doing that? And y'all can't look within to see that you are doing to trans women exactly what Black men do to us.
Exactly that.
Something's wrong with y'all. And the ones who use religion as a guise to like to hide the accountability, where it's like, well, it's a sin. Says who? You was busting it wide open in Houston for spring break.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out here fucking in cars and shit on top of cars. But you draw the line at a woman or at a trans woman. You draw the line there.
And it's just the thought of a trans woman. It's not even like a trans woman was
doing something,
doing anything. It's just the
their
thought.
existence alone.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking upsetting, and it makes me so mad because you cannot reason with ignorance.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't. Fuck all them. Fuck EJ too.
Honestly, no shade. Like, he was bugging with that. And the thing is,
Yeah.
I don't understand why it can't just be him. Why it gotta be everybody? And he's not even trans. Oh, God.
I don't understand when, like, isn't his dad a billionaire?
Yeah.
Why are you pressed? Why are you worried? Why are you going on podcasts?
But that's my point. I don't think EJ is talking about all women. I think EJ got beef and competition with his sister. And I think when EJ says, I walk in the room, I'm shitting on all the straight bitches in there, he's talking about his sister. You know what I mean? Like, y'all have beef. In your mind, she stole your man.
I don't even know if I knew he had a sister.
Eliza Johnson. The glasses.
Oh, they're both EJs.
Yeah, the frames. Oh. You never seen the company?
No.
No, she has like a huge brand. Eliza Johnson Eyewear.
I've never heard of it.
What? That's crazy. I'm genuinely shocked by that. I have a couple pairs. Like, she makes like really cool like glasses.
Oh, they're cute.
They're real. No, she has like so many different styles. They're beautiful.
Okay, I'll have to check them out.
Mm-hmm. But I think that is also a part of it.
Yeah.
Because, no shade, what do you do? What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Eliza mind her business. She don't want to be in the mix. You want to be in the mix.
Yeah.
She started a $1 million company. Her glasses are now going to be sold at Nordstrom. Okay. And they did this like big reveal. Her dad showed up. Aww. And like, it was like this whole thing. Where were you? He didn't even go. Y'all got beef.
Yeah.
And now you taking it out on women in general. Shut up.
He needs to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Please. Tabria, can you talk about this? Intro us.
Okay, so we wanted to talk about the whole Bachelorette situation with Taylor Frankie Paul. Her ex, Dakota
Mortensen.
Dakota Mortensen. He allegedly sold this video to TMZ.
Yeah, I know. They said, quote unquote, leak. It wasn't no fucking.
Yeah.
He did that shit on purpose and timed it perfectly.
Yeah. He sold a video to TMZ of Taylor abusing him, literally putting him in a chokehold, slapping him and stuff. But the most damning of the footage is she threw 3 metal stools at him, and one of the legs of the stools hit her daughter. How old was her daughter at the time?
Like 2.
Well, really?
Well, I don't know which daughter it hit, but at the time, I think one of her kids, because one of her daughters was born in 2017 and the other one in 2020.
So she was like 3. Or no.
So the youngest would have been 3. And then the oldest would have been 5 or 6.
Yeah. This happened in 2023, 3 years ago. And so we're just getting this video now. And she was supposed to be the new Bachelorette.
They had the whole season. They filmed the whole
Billboard's
season.
Been up, like literally about to premiere this week. And they canceled it. The conversations I've seen around this have me kind of perplexed. Because obviously watching the video, you're like, oh, she's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Like that, it's absolutely abuse. Why would you do something like that? She has BPD
or something. There's a BPD or something. Yeah. There's a mental issue going on here.
Because that's dangerous.
But also that was the way she was enraged and the way the cries of her child did not stop her. Mm-hmm. Even the police in the video, you can hear when the police arrive, and she is still attacking him in police presence. You are completely unhinged.
Yeah. Now, I don't know, so she used to be on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I've never watched that show. So I can't speak to like how she acted on there, but they were married, right? Her and this guy?
Yes.
Dakota?
No. They were just in a relationship.
They were never married.
Was married. Her ex-husband was the one that she was on the Secret Life of Mormon Wives with. So they were married. They got a divorce because of, drama in their relationship. They started swinging. It went left. They had the 2 kids together. She ended up in the relationship with Dakota. They were together. I think that she was still on the show through this relationship. That's how we know who these people are. And the incident happened in 2023. She had their child in 2024. Which I will never judge, because I myself was in a very toxic, abusive relationship and I stayed through a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
So I understand how trauma bonds can happen, but goddamn, I wish that was the moment that woke his ass up, but it didn't. It is what it is. The baby is here. The baby is a blessing. They have a child together. So she was charged with aggravated assault in 2023 when this occurred,
happened.
because it's clear as day she is the aggressor.
Yeah.
They had the baby in 2024. They split shortly thereafter. She films the season of The Bachelorette in 2025 because, you know, they always film this stuff ahead of time. And throughout the course of this happening, they're in a very bitter custody battle. It's not fun. It's a lot of back and forth. Based off of that fight alone, I know it was probably really nasty.
Mm-hmm.
He starts going on podcasts and he's talking about his experience, and he reveals that their relationship was abusive, and it becomes an online like smear.
Yeah.
Schmear is cream cheese. Yeah. Schmear is cream cheese. Smear is something else.
I've never heard of that.
Schmear?
No.
Are you being dead ass?
Yes, I've never heard of Schmear.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
They call it Schmear here.
Well, I've never heard of Schmear, period. I've heard of smegma.
What the fuck is that? Smegma?
Smegma?
Schmear.
I've never heard of that.
Okay.
I learned a new word
Let me
today.
look it up. Smegma.
Smegma.
I'm learning new words too.
Smegma.
Pre-cum got a name?
I think that's just like a colloquial term. Oh, dead skin cells, oils, and moisture. Oh, that
Yuck!
foreskin. Yeah.
Oh. It's what's
So,
under
yeah,
the foreskin.
Yeah, it's like dick
Dirt.
cheese.
Dick dirt. Ah!
Smegma.
Disgusting. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. With this, what I am assuming happened, this is not factual at all. This is just me putting pieces together. Custody battle is bitter. He is trying his best to not be messy about it, but she is winning. You know what I mean? They're sharing custody. She's a crazy batshit cuckoo bananas lady. She's the star of the next season of The Bachelorette. Like, no shade. If you were making my life a living hell and I see that you're about to win, because you know when you become The Bachelorette, that comes with brand deals. You're making bread off of this season. You can get a spinoff, all these things. He said, all right then, bitch. Let's play ball. Leaked it. Her season literally is canceled a week before its release. Not a single episode will be put out. They completely trash it.
That's so much money they lost. Oh my God.
But honestly, their fucking fault.
No. How do you not?
They knew.
They knew.
They knew. They didn't care. And that's a whole separate part of the conversation. We're going to get into that because I think that people they don't treat abuse when it's coming from the hands of a woman seriously.
Yeah, because I've seen her on all these podcasts and shit. I'm like, what are we doing?
They don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
And we'll touch on that later. I think it's actually insane that I think it's NBC. Who is it?
Or ABC. I don't know.
So I think it's terrible that they were aware that she was arrested for assault, for aggravated assault.
Yeah.
There's no way they weren't informed or at least knew that this was a domestic violence thing. And you thought platforming her and finding her a husband was the best choice.
Yeah.
She did. In their defense, she did claim that he abused her too. He just wasn't charged. He said, she said, we always believe women.
Yeah.
In this case though, bitch, you might be lying. Emmanuel Ocho, who hosted I think he hosted one of the reunions.
Yeah.
Previously in like 2025, he made a TikTok. Did you see it?
Yeah.
And he was talking about how just to host, they ran the craziest amount of background checks on him. They came around and they questioned him 11 times about everything he's ever done in his life. And the fact that they went that hard on him for simply hosting and they allowed her to slide and film an entire season.
Yeah, there's no way they didn't know. No way. It's interesting the response I'm seeing to this because like all the white girls are like, we still want to watch. Like I would still watch. What are you doing? And I'm like, what?
They're also saying, well, we only got one side. Like I saw a video and it was a white woman and she basically was like, you know, if my ex pulled out a camera and recorded me when I had my final breakdown with him, you would think that I was the aggressor too, but he was abusing me for years. We don't have the full story. Crazy work. Because at the end of the day, if y'all said the same thing about a man, you would never say the same thing about a man. If there was a video of a man going upside his bitch's head, hitting the baby
it would be a totally
in the course of
different
action,
conversation.
it'd be a totally different course of action.
And it doesn't seem like there's an imbalance of power with this relationship. Like I said, I never watched the show, so I don't know. But it seemed like she kind of held the upper hands, like with her, you know, quote unquote celebrity of being on the show. She was a
celebrity.
Yeah.
He was just attached because of her celebrity.
Yeah. I'm not buying that.
I'm not buying it either because before this relationship, she was charged previously for doing the same thing to her ex-husband. So there's a pattern here. You cannot sit here and try to defend her when there was a pattern here. I saw another video of another white woman defending her saying, well, if we're going to take the Bachelorette off TV and not view it at all, we need to do the same with the upcoming NFL season.
I mean, I agree with those players.
I agree.
You know,
that's what I'm saying.
Play.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all are making it a blanket thing.
Yeah.
It's not a blanket thing.
Yeah.
It's good that she's being punished for being an abuser. It would be better if we punish the NFL players that are abusers. But we need to identify them. She was identified. They took her season away from her. Why are y'all trying to make it seem like they wronged her?
Yeah, I don't get. Are they still doing the Mormon Wives show? Is that still on or?
I don't think she's on that anymore.
Oh,
I don't know, but I don't think so. People were also defending her because she's still actively on social media. And she, like, people were like, why the fuck are you online? And she responded to a comment and she basically was like, I had to be, it's my job. And people were like, exactly. Like, let her make her content because she's making regular content. Could you imagine this video is floating around of you on the internet and you're like, make my my pre-workout with me.
Oh my God. They're insane.
The way that y'all infantilize white women and remove the accountability for all their actions needs to be studied.
Yeah.
It needs to be
studied. She's literally on a press tour right now.
Yes. On a press tour saying that her ex is abusive with no evidence, and he has so much evidence that they took the baby from her. He has full custody. She currently has zero custody over their child. And there's an upcoming court date on April 7th for her to plead her case to try to get custody back, or at least visitation. They won't even give you visitation. But you're sitting here talking about, he did me worse than I did him. Where's the evidence so they can take the baby from him? Where's that? You have none. He has so much evidence. The video is not the only thing. The video is just one of many things. You are a bad person and a bad parent. Like, I can still hear her daughter screaming, ow, mommy.
Yeah, that would have made, not that I would ever get to this point, but that would have made me stop immediately.
I know for a fact, Tabria could be in the blindest of rages. The minute the baby says, ow, mommy, done.
Yeah.
Most people. The man, she's raining blows on him and he's like, please stop and check on your baby.
And she said she didn't even know she was there. I'm
like,
girl, there's absolutely no way.
Lie. The baby was screaming. How would you not know? A lie.
Because literally watching all these videos about it, I'm like, what am I missing?
You're not missing anything.
Because, like, I was really thinking, okay, maybe there's, like, something of him I haven't seen. Maybe he was, like, really demeaning to her on the show or something. I don't know, but...
She claims that he was manipulative. And the thing is, he could have been. He could have been. I'll give her credit on that. What if he is? He manipulated the fuck out of you. Sure, he never put his hands on you. You can't even say he put his hands on you.
Yeah.
I saw the video. He was trying his best to back away. And if at any point, and the crazy thing is, it's not like he was doing it because he knew the cops are coming. He didn't know the cops were coming.
Mm-hmm.
A neighbor called the cops.
Wow.
So when the cops showed up, surprise, surprise. And he literally was like, please, even the way he was pleading with her, he was like, please stop. You're not mad at me. You're mad at yourself. Like, please stop. Like, he's trying to therapize her. Mm-hmm. I know it's not a word. Yeah. But he's literally trying his best to reason with her. Mm-hmm. If he was an abusive nigga, he would have just knocked your ass out.
Yeah. That's why, like, I'm not buying that either. Like, even if he did, like, coax her into getting angry, you got angry enough to throw 3 fucking metal stools at him?
And the manipulation that she is claiming is gaslighting. I don't think he's gaslighting you. I think he's telling you the truth about yourself. You don't want to believe it.
That's why I don't like to be around. And maybe she does have BPD or some, you know, disorder of the sort. I don't know. But I don't like to be around people who can't handle their emotions.
No, same.
At all.
Same.
I would never, ever be with a partner who cannot regulate themselves. Absolutely not.
I've ended friendships because you can't regulate your emotions.
Yeah.
No. The minute it becomes a trend that you are going off on me because you're having a bad day, I'm out.
Yeah.
I've literally ended 2 very significant friendships because of that. No, I don't give a fuck. Bestie or not. Fuck that. You're not gonna go in a blind rage and call me all kind of bitches and fuck yous and shit like that and then apologize. And I don't give a fuck. I'm cool. I was talking to Jade about this, and for those of you who don't, I mean, most of you probably don't know this, but Jade was in an abusive relationship as well. And it lasted 5 years.
Damn.
Her ex had BPD, and her ex would do like crazy ass shit, like Frankie Paul, right? Or Taylor Frankie Paul.
Yeah. Has she told this story before?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a thing. Like her stand-up is about it. Like she has multiple videos. Like anybody who knows Jade's lore, because her ex would be on, you know, YouTube together or whatever. Okay. But like this bitch was bananas. Like she literally would do like the shit that my ex would be doing, but like worse because she's a woman. So then when the cops would be called, she would blame it on Jade. Right? And because Jade got boy clothes on, they believe her. So she said that one time after Jade tried to separate from her, moved into her own spot. She broke into her apartment and fucked everything up. And while Jade was at work, sent her a picture of her like fucking her apartment up and was like, you made me do this type shit, right? So she was like, whenever they get into it and she do crazy shit, she would say that people don't understand that she can't help it. She's born this way. And that it is fucked up that Jade cannot empathize with the fact that she can't help but be violent. And that there should be empathy for people like her like serial killers, like, you know, abusers, whatever, who literally fight every day to not be violent. But then when it gets brought up, nobody understands that they tried their best until they broke. And I was like, that is so stupid.
That's the most backward ass shit I've ever heard.
That's so fucking dumb, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care. When my ex was out here doing crazy ass shit, stalking me, trying to get me to pull up places by myself so he could probably knock my head off, chasing me in the motherfucking streets, doing all kinds of shit, I would never be like, well, he tried not to do it for as long as he could.
Right.
Well,
what sense does that make?
No fucking sense. And the thing is, I think people have a hard time coming to terms with the fact that they are bad people. I think Taylor Frankie, what the fuck her name is?
Yeah.
I think she is a bad person.
Yeah.
And I think that she resorts to violence. It's either that she's a bad person or that she is mentally unwell and she is choosing not to find ways to regulate her mental disorder. get on medication. I looked it up. She there's no formal diagnosis. She's never announced anything like that. You need help.
Absolutely.
And if you refuse to get help, you are choosing to exist in this way, and that makes you a bad person.
Yeah.
Because you don't care who you harm. The minute your actions create harm and you choose not to do anything about it, you are a bad person. That's a serial killer.
You're in the wrong.
You have all these like feelings of wanting to rape children. You do nothing to stop. No, I'm being so dead ass.
Yeah.
You do nothing to stop these feelings, to get help, to go see a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
You keep it quiet and you just act on it in silence. You are a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
You have feelings that you want to shoot up a public place and kill people. You don't tell anybody about this. You don't get it fixed, regulated, whatever, and you do it. I don't give a fuck what mental illness you have. You are a bad person.
Yeah.
So if you know you want to go upside your partner's head and you don't care if your child gets harmed in the way or in it, you're a bad person. I think when it comes to women, we kind of glorify it. People make jokes all the time. Oh man, want me a Latina, but don't feel away when they go upside your head with a fucking. Nobody should be going upside nobody's head with a pot or a pan.
No.
When bitches be like, oh, I love hard, but I'm a little crazy. Fuck that.
Mm-mm.
That shit is not cute. That shit is not cute. When you see videos and it's of a girl hanging on a nigga's like hood of his car, talking about you never seen those videos?
Like sitting on it?
No, like the man's trying to get away, like, bro, I'm trying to break up with you, leave me alone. And they're like hanging on the door. And there's so many videos like that exist.
Oh my God, no.
That shit is not cute.
Y'all need help.
And then 24 hours later, y'all hugged up.
Yeah,
that shit is not cute.
Mm-mm. So many people are attracted to toxic love. Or toxic feelings. I won't even say love.
And I empathize and I understand because I was in that position.
Mm-hmm.
And that happens when you don't experience love in your home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't experience like the feeling of like someone showing you that they love you.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you receive it for the first time, it usually happens within like your first like relationships. When you experience for the first time, you usually end up with somebody else who also needs to be loved intensely because you never experienced it. And that intensity can breed toxicity. When you with somebody and they tell you, I love you so much, you can never leave me. Red flag. I'm out of there.
Absolutely.
I'm out of there.
No. I've never even been close to being with somebody like that. I know. I know, but yeah.
Honestly, Tabria, you have really great boundaries and really great. It's that Capricorn moon. You got. I'm being dead ass. You have really good emotional regulation where you understand that no emotion, not even love, will ever be enough to put yourself in a situation where you are not safe or stable.
Mm-hmm.
Other people don't have that. I did not have that. I learned it after that relationship. I don't give a fuck. I'll break up with anybody. I don't care. Like Jay knows this. I love her to death.
Yeah.
I'll break the minute the situation feels negative. I'm out of there.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll cry. I'll be devastated, but I'm out of there. Peace. Tabria, same. Out of there.
Have you seen that? I think she's Nigerian, but I'm not sure. But this girl who has like the
business beating up niggas.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that.
I know, me
love
too.
It.
I want to join her.
I do too. I want to beat a nigga ass.
Right.
For sure. It's just as much as I want everyone in this world to experience love, I also want people to understand your own worth and value.
Yes.
And the fact that, and I know you don't feel like it when you in it for real,
mm-hmm.
There's another nigga out there.
I promise you.
There's so many other people out there.
But also, and I know this is so much easier to hear, especially coming from me, like I'm in a whole ass relationship.
Yeah.
But I think before you get into a relationship, you really need to be comfortable being alone.
The thing is, Tabria, you are the person who should be speaking on this. Because Tabria did not have many relationships.
Yeah.
Like you put career first.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, I think that's why you ended up in a relationship with literally exactly what you were looking for. Because you weren't willing to settle. Nigga, you want me to date you, nigga who has a roommate and you 46? You want me to date you, nigga who drives Uber and is working on a mixtape, and I'm out here working my ass off? No shade to anybody that drive Uber and working on a mixtape, but like, you're not going to settle for a nigga with a nice smile and a big dick. It's not happening. Until you meet all the requirements, I'm not going anywhere. And you literally did that. And you found exactly what you were looking for.
I did.
Ladies, gentlemen, this is the example. And I'm not saying that it's easy, because there have been many nights Tabria lit 13 candles in a bathtub one time.
Can we not?
There have been so many nights where Tabria, I remember having, because we were commiserating, same. Having so many conversations, just being over it and really feeling like we were never going to find love. And having that like heaviness.
Like saying this in our 20s, like when I think of this, I'm just like, that is so crazy that we thought that.
But this is what life is.
Yeah.
All girls in their 20s are going to feel this way.
Yeah.
Because society has taught us you should be married by 25. And when we hit 28 and we still had nobody, it's depressing. And I'm just grateful that Tabria focused on career. And bitch, I should have did that.
Oh my gosh.
I was too busy fighting an autoimmune disorder and almost dying. Okay? It's fine.
Mindy, your life is a show. Seriously.
It's fine. It's okay. But regardless, this is the advice, ladies. Please. And gentlemen, let me not say ladies, because this episode is literally about a lady beating the shit out of her nigga.
Right.
So everybody, he, him, they, them, she, her, everybody. Never, ever, 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 ever think that you have to settle for some shit you don't deserve. Do not think that there is not a future where you get everything that you desire. There is a lid for every pot. Your perfect person is out there.
I like that. Lid for every pot.
That's a saying.
Cute. Is it?
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
We clearly, you were different Tabria from a different timeline. We've joined each other in this timeline where the mood crescents from the bottom. Because I'm saying regular shit.
I don't know. So.
Regardless, okay? Tabria, please make sure you add the abuse hotline to this episode.
Oh, okay, I will.
Because for someone who used to have a nigga go upside their head, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
That's that. You got a question?
I don't have a real question, but this is just something that I came across, so I'm asking you. What are the letters that you know of in the like the queer acronym? What are all the letters and symbols you know?
L, lesbian.
You don't have to just go.
Oh, LGBTQIA+.
Okay, so I just saw 2 more that were added, but to the front of it, and it's 2S. What do you think that means?
That's not real.
Yes, it is.
It wasn't added to it.
I saw it on...
people do shit on the internet all the time. Don't mean it's real.
No. I saw it on... what am I trying to say?
Like the LGBTQ website? Glad?
No. A candidate for Congress.
What?
They included it that they support 2S LGBTQIA+ community.
2S. I don't... Bisexuals? 2S?
No.
2-sexual?
2-spirit.
Oh, no, I agree with that. But that's different. That's a Native American thing.
I've never heard of that.
So Native Americans, within their culture, 2-spirited individuals are a regular part. It's like man, woman, 2-spirit. And that basically is like trans, but not. So it's a person who has feminine and masculine energies that exist in equal parts within them. So it's not about who they're attracted to sexually. It's literally like, it could be a man that, is very feminine, but it doesn't mean that he's gay.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just have both spirits within you. So you have feminine, masculine, 2-spirit. So it could be a woman who has a lot of masculinity within her, but it does not mean that she's a lesbian.
Yeah. Interesting. I had never heard that before. So yeah, they put that at the front now, I
Okay,
guess.
I agree with that. Is this candidate Native American? Because that would make sense.
No.
Really?
They're a white guy, I believe.
But are they representing a state that has
No.
Wait, what state?
West Virginia.
Oh.
I was like, oh. And they don't even have a large native population there either. So that's why I was really thrown off.
They got somebody Gen Z on that fucking team.
No, for real.
Who's like cover all the bases. That's crazy. Wow. Okay.
I know.
Well,
Interesting.
can you say what LGBTQIA stands for?
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, LGBT trans, LGBTQ queer, LGBTQI intersex, asexual plus. Mindy, I know.
Because you queer.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
But
Shout
I
out
thought
to you.
the plus was like plus whatever else come after this.
No, that is.
Right. So that's why I was like, why is 2S added?
Because they did it intentionally, probably. You know what I mean? Like I think that was intentionally placed there to highlight it because it's not a well-known thing.
Yeah.
It isn't. I just know that because I'm chronically online.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay, my question to you.
Okay.
If you had to choose to fully exist only indoors or only outdoors,
Oh my God.
what would you choose?
Like I don't have any form of shelter?
No, like a tent, but like it's outdoors. You won't be within a structure. So like a tent.
I'm living in a tent the rest of my life?
Either a tent or like a tree house.
Treehouse.
So you're outside, but there's no inside. You know what I mean? Ain't no bathrooms for real. Like maybe, you know what I mean?
No bathrooms.
You outside. Like maybe an outhouse, but it's not a bath. Ain't no plumbing. Like,
Ugh. That's so hard.
girl.
But inside, like, can I have what you call it? Like a sunroom?
Yeah, but it's just not actually like.
So I can never step foot outside.
No, you can have a skylight windows, but you can never be outside.
Ugh. And I don't even go outside that much, but that would just be like, I feel like that would be torture.
Mm-hmm. Fluorescent lights would kill me.
Yeah.
I would
have to have skylights everywhere.
Every room. Skylight in every room.
I don't know if I could do that.
So
But also, I don't know if I could just cast away for the rest of my life.
I said outside. That's my answer is outside. And I would just live in a very elaborate treehouse or like a yurt. You know what I mean?
But a yurt is fully enclosed.
Well, no, because a yurt is still not a structure. Like a yurt is like a big ass tent. A yurt does not have plumbing. You know what I mean?
Well, I could do a yurt.
I could do outside.
Mm-hmm.
I could do outside, but I got to be like the closest to inside outside. Because a yurt, bugs are still coming from underneath. Like, it's not cemented.
That's true.
Like, your feet are on grass. You know what I mean?
God,
Like, you could put rugs down.
Yeah.
But, like, if it's wet outside, it's wet inside.
Yeah. I remember I applied to live in a yurt.
I was with you. I was with you.
There was a really well-known Silver Lake yurt.
Yes.
For rent. It was, in like 2015.
How much was the rent again?
It was like $1,500 a month. It was a lot for what it was, even back then.
And it had basically a glorified outhouse.
Yeah.
It had a compost toilet.
It had plumbing and everything. It had like a kitchen and everything. It was really cool looking.
Couldn't do it.
I'm
glad it didn't happen. Girl, what are you talking about? I'm so happy it didn't happen.
It was just such a cool experience. I wish I would have got it, but it was super popular. It was gone like in 2 days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ask more people about the inside-outside question because it's really interesting.
That is, yeah. Because just living inside, it's prison essentially.
Yeah.
I would have to have literally every amenity possible.
But to me, it's kind of like, oh, you didn't watch that show?
What?
The one about the bunker?
Oh, no.
Like, you would have to grow all your food inside. You know what I mean?
I couldn't have it delivered?
Well, I mean, like, in a world.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, I don't mean like, oh, everybody else is outside, but you can't be outside. I mean,
okay,
like, like your world.
The world is like that. Oh yeah. That's a lot. Yeah, I would.
They're both like apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Options because like if shit just hit the fan and like it's a financial crisis, the United States falls. Most people gonna be outside. Like I always think about this. Worst case scenario, some shit happened. Nobody paying rent. Are they going to kick you out your apartment? What do you do?
No, I don't think so.
So do you just continue living as normal?
Yeah, I think so.
But then you wouldn't have plumbing or heat or AC. So you just live in the apartment.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's why I have solar generators. I've been telling y'all to get one.
I think what scares me the most is I'd be afraid of like all the like rogue people just like out here scavenging.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like you gotta have guns.
Yeah, in an apocalyptic situation, I'm not worried about the environment. I'm worried about people.
Mm-hmm. Like
which sucks.
No shade. House, not safe. I'd rather be in the middle of an apartment complex.
I don't even know about that.
Because you would just have one entrance to guard. And if I got guns, leave me the fuck alone. But in a house, you gotta guard your whole property. There's multiple entrances.
Yeah, but I feel like it's doable.
We'll never experience it, so it's okay.
If we did, would you try to survive it or would you just check out?
I would try. I'd try to last as long as I can.
I definitely would too.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people say they would check out, but I'm too curious.
No, I gotta see. I gotta see what's up.
On.
But if it ends up being like, because to me, I'm just thinking like movies. You know what I mean? Like it's a little Wild West. Like yeah, I think that I would focus on community. Like I told you I had an apocalyptic dream, and I was telling Jade about what we're talking about, and I was like, I wouldn't be able to leave to get to my family. So what I would do is I would create community. Like all my friends, we need to all be in the same space together.
Yes.
And then we need to move to a place where there are Black people and we are all together. I'm going to go to a Black church. Put me around Black women together.
Yeah.
We're going to raise the children together. We'll do all the things together. Men, y'all get the guns. Guard this shit.
Yeah.
Together. I don't want to be solo out here walking around like it's The Walking Dead. I'm not doing that. Walking Dead, great example. We're gonna move into a prison and fortify that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want an apartment complex fortified.
Just a gentle reminder, buy some extra cans of beans and
bags of rice.
When you go shopping.
A nice like hydroponic system, like buckets, grow potatoes.
Yeah.
Get some dirt.
Yeah.
Regular shit.
Invest in a solar generator if you can.
Jay just got us these really heavy duty solar battery packs. And it can like charge all like our devices, and you just got to set it out every day, and then the sun powers it.
Child, I think we need 2 more, because I want 1 for the fridge, 1 for the freezer, and then just 2 more in the house. But yeah.
I know we said we were going to make y'all feel happier. I'm so sorry. You know what? We got to do an episode where we talk about nothing but good things.
I agree.
I think we should do
that
a good news
soon.
episode. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We just got to wait until they stop fucking shit up every week.
Yeah, because I mean,
we got to let y'all know what's happening.
As long as the war is going on.
Okay. No, the minute we have a slow week, good news episode. Yes. Well, it's been real.
It's been fun. It's been real fun. We'll see y'all next week, guys.
Bye.
CWatt.